TNPSC Combined Statistics Services Exam Unit 3. Today we are discussing about normal distribution. Normal distribution is the most important probability model in statistical analysis. It can be defined as follows. A random variable x is said to have a normal distribution with parameters mu, that is the mean, and sigma square, that is the variance, if its density function is given by the probability law f of x mu sigma is equal to 1 by sigma root 2 pi e raised to minus 1 by 2 into x minus mu by sigma the whole square, where x ranges from minus infinity to infinity. A random variable x following a normal distribution with mean mu and variance sigma square is expressed by x follows n in the bracket mu comma sigma square. Let us discuss some model questions related to normal distribution. Question number 1. What is the PDF of normal distribution? The answer is f of x mu sigma is equal to 1 by sigma root 2 pi e raised to minus x minus mu the whole square divided by 2 sigma square, where x ranges from minus infinity to infinity. Question number 2. If x follows n mu sigma square, then the standard normal variate is dash. The answer is z is equal to x minus mu divided by sigma. Question number 3. If z follows the standard normal, then mean and variance are dash and dash. The answer is 0 and 1. Question number 4. What is the PDF of standard normal distribution? The answer is phi of z is equal to 1 by root 2 pi e raised to minus z square by 2, where z ranges from minus infinity to infinity. Question number 5. What is the mean of normal distribution? The answer is mu. Question number 6. What is the variance of normal distribution? The answer is sigma square. Question number 7. For a normal distribution, the relation between mean, median and mode is dash. The answer is they are equal and its value is equal to mu. Question number 8. The normal distribution curve is dash. The answer is bell shaped. Question number 9. Normal curve is dash. The answer is unimodal. Question number 10. All odd order moments of normal distribution are dash. The answer is 0. Question number 11. All even order moments of normal distribution are dash. The answer is mu 2n is equal to sigma square the whole raised to n into 1 into 3 into 5 into etc. up to 2n minus 3 into 2n minus 1. That is mu 4 is equal to 3 sigma raised to 4. Question number 12. What is the moment generating function of normal distribution? The answer is e raised to mu t plus t square sigma square by 2. Question number 13. What is the characteristic function of normal distribution? The answer is mu t plus t square sigma square by 2. Question number 14. What is the measure of skewness in case of an normal distribution? The answer is beta 1 is equal to 0 or gamma 1 is equal to 0. Question number 15. What is the measure of kurtosis in case of a normal distribution? The answer is beta 2 is equal to 3 or gamma 2 is equal to 0. Question number 16. Beta 1 and beta 2 reveals that normal distribution is dash and dash. The answer is symmetrical and mesokurtic. Question number 17. If x follows normal distribution, then dash proportion of data falls within the range mu plus or minus sigma. The answer is 0.6826 or 68.26%. Question number 18. If x follows normal distribution, then dash proportion of data falls within the range mu plus or minus 2 sigma. The answer is 0.9544. Question number 19. If x follows normal distribution, then dash proportion of data falls within the range mu plus or minus 3 sigma. The answer is 0.9973. Question number 20. For a sample of size n greater than or equal to 30, the distribution is taken as dash. The answer is normal. Question number 21. The quartile deviation of normal distribution is dash. The answer is 2 by 3 sigma. Question number 22. The mean deviation about mean for a normal distribution is dash. The answer is 4 by 5 sigma. Question number 23. If xi follows n mu I sigma I square, then summation I is equal to 1 to n ai xi follows dash. The answer is n summation I is equal to 1 to n ai mu I summation I is equal to 1 to n ai square sigma I square, where ai's are constants. That is, the linear combination of independent normal variates is a normal variate. Question number 24. If xi follows n mu I sigma I square, then summation I is equal to 1 to n xi follows dash. The answer is n summation I is equal to 1 to n mu I summation I is equal to 1 to n sigma I square. This is called the additive property of normal distribution. Question number 25. The mean x bar follows dash when x follows n mu sigma square. The answer is n mu sigma square by n. Question number 26. The points of inflection of normal curve is given by dash. The answer is x is equal to mu plus or minus sigma. Question number 27. At the point of inflection, f of x is equal to dash. The answer is 1 by sigma root 2 pi e raised to minus 1 by 2. Question number 28. If x and y are two standard normal variates, then x by y follows dash distribution. The answer is Cauchy. Now let us discuss 2 points related to normal distribution. An important point in connection with normal distribution is central limit theorem or CLT. CLT states that if x1, x2, etc. xn is a random sample of size n from any population with mean mu and variance sigma square, the distribution of the sample mean x bar is asymptotically normal with mean mu and variance sigma square by n as n tends to infinity. The other point is that if we have to find the probability of x in an interval where x follows normal distribution. Then we have to convert it into standard normal by subtracting the mean and then dividing by standard deviation. Then by referring to the standard normal table, we can find the probability for the given interval. Let us see a problem related to this point. Question number 29. If x is normally distributed with mean 12 and standard deviation 4, find the following probabilities. First one is x greater than or equal to 20. Second one 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 12. And the third one, find x dash if p of x greater than x dash is equal to 0.24. Answer. The first one, p of x greater than or equal to 20 is equal to p of x minus mu by sigma greater than or equal to 20 minus 12 by 4, which is equal to p of z greater than or equal to 2. That is equal to 0.5 minus p of z less than or equal to 2. P of z less than or equal to 2 can be obtained from the table of standard normal. From there we can see we will get p of z less than or equal to 2 is 0.4772. Therefore, it becomes 0.5 minus 0.4772, which is equal to 0.0228. Similarly, we can do the other two problems. The answer for the second probability, that is 0 less than or equal to x less than or equal to 12, is 0.49865. And for the third question, x dash is equal to 14.84.